What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM. So last episode, I talked about long-term projects, and I want to continue down that same vein and that same just kind of thought process, because especially if you are going to start your own company, and if you're going to go into business, you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to go down this journey, you are going to have the mindset and the willingness to work without seeing results, and to put in the work and have faith and trust in the process and in the plan to actually see the results. Because it takes a lot of work without getting the end goal and without achieving the end goal right out of the gate. And it's interesting because Andrew and I, as we have gone on our own journey, it's been developing different facets of the company, and it has been investing in them. And as we grow, there has to be a reinvestment to continue to expand that different department or that different facet of the company. And so you go through this process multiple times. It's not just a single journey to where, oh, I did all the hard work, I'm seeing all these results now. It's like, nope, you're going to have to re-enter this process and walk through it all over again. And if you're not willing to put in the work without seeing instantaneous results, you're never going to make it. And you're going to have wrong expectations out of the gate. And because you have wrong expectations out of the gate, you're going to end up becoming discouraged and then just quitting long term, because you have this mindset of nothing's ever going to work and it's never going to work and you'll never make it through what you're trying to accomplish and build and the journey you're in. And it's interesting because this mindset, I actually believe, is the way life works as well. It's not just unique to entrepreneurship or business. It's more evident in entrepreneurship and in business than it is in normal life. But this is how normal life works. If you think about the journey you have as a child, going through education, obtaining skill sets, and then getting experience at a job, it's like, cool, this isn't your dream job. This isn't where you wanted to be when you first started. And the outcome looks different, and you're still having to change and grow and improve to build the life you want. And it's still the long-term game with wrong expectations. It's just more normalized, I would say, in society. And I really honestly believe that this process and with healthy expectations is really a good thing for us as people. Like, we're meant to be on a journey. We're meant to be on an adventure. We're not just meant to be stagnant humans in a enclosed space, right? And just like if you look at like animals in the zoo, that's not where they're meant to be. And we're not meant to be in those places either. We're meant to be on a journey and growing and changing. And so the investments that we have to make and the investments within the business that we have to make, they're worthwhile, but they're all long-term investments. And even the short decision making that you have is important along the way, but it ultimately comes into a long-term goal. And I really believe that brings me to this next point, which I think is very important. If you're not content with today, you're never going to be happy with tomorrow. If today sucks and you don't want to be here, and I'm not saying you're going through a bad time or today's been a hard day. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where you cannot wait to get to the end destination. It's going to suck. It won't do anything for you. And if you listen to other people talk about, like Gary Vee's like, enjoy the journey, right? Even other people like Alex Hormozy, like, no, follow the process, trust the process, be there, be a part, be invested in it. There's a lot of people who talk about this, right? And I think it's so important to look through and go, okay, the journey is where it's at. And if I'm not happy today, I'm not going to be happy tomorrow. And cool, yes, success and things will add to your life, right? It's not like it's a negative thing. However, if you are miserable now, I don't see how a lot of that is going to change later. And the reason why is because if you're not happy with a little, you're not going to be happy with a lot either, because it's not going to fill whatever you're trying to accomplish in your heart. It's just not going to do it. And it's interesting because if you listen to anybody talk about the brain and how the human brain works, and I think it's Andrew Huberman, you listen to him talk about it, and you listen to him talk about how we're wired and we're meant to be on a journey. And that's when we come alive, when we're on the journey and we're living day to day. And if you think about any time, if you've never been hiking, you should go and pick a destination and pick something far enough to where you actually have to pack some food. I don't say you got to stay out all night, but do something to where you have to pack some food. You're going to be gone for a while, and some water. And then you go down that journey, or even just traveling, right? traveling, you go out the journey, and it's like, man, the thought of the journey and then doing it really brings you alive in a lot of ways. And that's lost in everyday life, especially because we sit behind desks now or indoors in our own private little cages. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.